We are live.
Srivastav, as
Very good morning to all. Sorry, ma'am. So first, I would like to introduce our first keynote speaker, Dr. Seema Srivastav, ma'am. She is a passionate environmentalist, entrepreneur, and advocate for sustainable living, known as the Planet Warrior. She has dedicated her life to create innovative solutions that combat climate change and reduce environmental impact. Her mission is to inspire individuals and businesses to adopt greener practices for a healthier planet, not only for humans but also for other species too. Sustainability. She is committed to sustainability for creating products that prioritize renewable resources and minimal waste. So, with this, it's my honor and privilege to welcome Seema ma'am for the keynote address.
Yeah, you can start my presentation. नीलम मैम को अच्छे से मेरे सबसे को प्रेजेंटेशन नोट पेपर आईडी ये डेज मैम को भेजा नीलम मैम यस मैम आप शेयर कर
Can you just tell me how many electronic devices per day? Just count the number of. No. Okay, we don't do it for. So मुझे दो आपके हाथों से दिख रहे हैं. Headphone and mobile. Okay, so you do everything on mobile. That's good. How can I help you? That gives us comfort. Making our life easy. What about you, some hobby? So, so today my talk is basically on medium toxicology. So basically, we are all are surrounded by electronic devices and how it is impacting our environment and health. So obviously, as such an electronic devices are making our life easier, like Sir said, providing connectivity. We can connect anywhere in the world through these electronic devices. I think we don't know the last kind of that electronic devices. So I'm talking about that today in my today's presentation. Anyway, you know that how many materials are used to make an electronic device? Any idea? Are you from electronics? Here, here. So you use computers because without that you cannot do anything. So this is important part of your life. So you do everything on computer devices. Hardware is very important for that. So do you know what materials are used to make silicon? That is the thing. One thing is there. Apart from that, is plastic, metal. Yeah, it's almost like बहुत valuable resources लगा हुआ है तो yeah, yes, recycling is there. Yeah, yeah, we talk about that. Yes. So okay, we'll continue with our presentation next thing. So what is e-waste? Because I hope many times we know about waste, but we don't know about e-waste. Maybe from yesterday the session is going on, many people have talked about e-waste, but still this terminology is new for many of us. So e-waste is basically electronic waste. Okay, we know about plastic waste, we know about garbage waste, we know about glass waste, okay, biodegradable, non-biodegradable waste, but electronic waste is something new for us. So what it is actually? So basically, whenever we use any electronic device, any gadget, after that, after use, after having its entire life, and then it is discarded by everyone. That creates the waste. Okay? So that is called it as a waste. Like 30 years, 70, 20 devices in your entire day. So not only we are surrounded by mobile phones and headphones, we are having TV, fridge, microwave, washing machine. There are n number of devices nowadays we are having in our life. Okay? So events is basically the waste generated after we have utilized the device. After that, after utilization, we are discarding the device. That is waste. So why e-waste is a growing problem? See, you know, India is third largest e-waste generator, and all around in the entire world, 62 million metric ton e-waste is generated. Now it's growing day by day. You know, population is increasing. Now from children, small children, they just born and everybody just start taking their selfies, photographs, and uploading Instagram reels. So many social party nowadays is there. It's not getting there like that. Okay. Nowadays, it's like oxygen for us. We cannot give it alone. Have socialize them, first share their post, what they are doing, get a structure and all. We are using those devices. So what is basically it is a growing problem actually. So we are using so many devices in our entire life. And then that's the resources. That's why we talk about what are the materials we use to manufacture electronic devices.
devices. So every number of devices can manufacturing, so there is more need for the natural resources to form those devices. We need more money, we need more labor, we need more things to manufacture devices. That is the situation day by day. That's why it is creating a problem for us. Next. So we talk about the India scenario. So it's given there also how much emails India generates per year. How much is per capita email generation? Like how much you generate per year? It is 0.6 kg you generate emails. Knowingly, unknowingly, but generate. Okay? And India generates 2 million metric tons annually. Then next, if we talk about, and it is going day by day, just see this year-wise distribution. I have shown this statistics. So it is 2022 to 24. So it has already crossed where it is going to be 2 million. Then if you see the number of emails collected and processed and the number of dismantled recyclers. So it has shown that state-wise we have Gujarat, Haryana, Uttarakhand. So we have very less number of recyclers. Okay, so as an engineer, I request all of you start doing something to manage the waste. Okay, I know there is a lot of scope in robotics, automation, and everything, but do something which will manage the waste. Because as you can see the statistics, there are less number of recyclers. Yeah, that's the problem. See, so then using strategically option in terms of mobile as well. Using options in our model as well. Technology is increasing day by day. Even in other countries, impact as well. So excited. So one important thing what I have noticed in India is basically the lack of awareness. If we all are using those devices, we don't know the impact of those devices. What happens once you have discarded your mobile phone? What happens once you have discarded a wire? You just throw it on. What happens to the battery cell? From voice mail, regarding remote control. These are also all emails generated. So what happens after that? You know how much time it takes to degrade your expensive cell, double A battery or triple A batteries? How much time it takes to degrade? एनी नंबर कितने साल लगते हैं इसको डिकम्पोज होने के लिए? ये मटेरियल आते कहाँ से हैं? Mercury, lead, copper, metals, कहाँ से आएगा? Honey, okay. So there is a another use for here, but we don't know what negative impact is there in the mining as well. So first see about the mining, and then we'll see the negative impacts of the electronic devices. Okay. So mining is again I'm telling, yeah, population increased, supply chain and the consumer will satisfaction and that industry should be satisfied. So what they are using, they are increasing the demand of raw materials. Okay, and that's why the mining has huge pressure on the getting the raw materials. Okay, next, excuse me. So we'll see what are the toxic mining practices are following. So like cobalt, lithium, which are used in batteries nowadays, it involves a huge extraction process and lots of chemicals has been released from that. process, and it has a huge impact on our soil, on our air, on our water system as well. Okay, next slide. So we'll see how water bodies are polluting. So you know what happens, like acid drainage is there. Okay, mining में होता है, chemicals release होते हैं, drainage होता है, it goes to our water bodies. And you know water is not only providing us हमारा thirst खत्म करने के लिए नहीं है. There is a beautiful life inside the water bodies. बहुत सारे millions of species water bodies में रहते हैं. And what is happening? They are getting impacted. Those species are getting extinct because of this acid drainage and all those things. Because हमने plastic
Please unmute your.
chemicals release
Please unmute.
all humans are doing everything. Okay, but इसका impact is not only on our health. Okay, it is on the other species जो हमारे साथ इस planet को share कर रहे हैं. हम क्या सोचते हैं humans हमारी population ज्यादा है, we are dominating other species as well. But there are millions of species who are
It's
sharing
not
this
audible.
planet with
It's
us.
not audible.
We don't care for them. We are so selfish. हम बस अपना सोचें, मुझे comfort मिल रहा है, that's it. वो पानी कहाँ जा रहा है, किसको pollute कर रहा है, किसको मार रहा है, we don't concern about it. Okay. So first thing is it is polluting our water bodies, and because of this we have this heavy metals contamination, erosion, all these things are there. So that's why it is polluting our water bodies. Next.
Yes, now audible.
So as you can see, water pollution.
now it's audible.
उससे क्या होगा? Lots of marine animals, marine fishes, बहुत सारे species हैं which are going to die, and it is creating dry zone. Dry zone.
Yes.
Inside the water body.
So now it's audible.
Dry zone.
Yeah, it's audible now.
Okay,
Thank you. Species, living species can survive there.
So introduction.
So it is impacting
So the method
there.
to make entire system more compact with enhanced performance
Then
is
impact
to
of the
integrate
soil
these
as well.
multiple
As we have seen,
functional
techniques are
circuitries into
and,
one
we have
single
lots of
unit. So what is filternet is again the integration of filternet
so
antenna.
that is impacting our soil.
So what
as
is
well.
the advantage
Soil
of
is very important. We
combining
need food for
these
3
two
times a day.
important
We need
passive
to grow food for
elements?
that as well. If the soil
Firstly, it
fertility won't
reduces the
loss because of
signal
all these reasons.
transmission
So in
path,
future will not be
then
able to
better
grow
matching
food as well.
of impedance is
So again,
achieved,
this mining
along with
pollution, this
suppression
mining
of
activities is affecting our
unwanted
soil as well.
harmonic
Next.
So these are some
When
limitations
like
of
we
it.
know that the soil खराब हो गया, then what
First,
happens? We lose the fertility of
paper
soil.
is
Soil could jump in,
tunable
it will not
filter using
grow good.
DGS
Then
loaded
because of
resonator
farmers
for
we use
cognitive
more
radio
chemicals,
system
more
based
chemicals,
on
then what
an
happens?
SDR
Future the soil
transceiver.
will not be able to grow anything.
Basically here,
Maybe आपके बच्चे के लिए
rectangular
कुछ
shape
बचेगा,
monochrome
not be able to
patch
grow.
antenna is
Because
coupled
of
with
unsustainable practices we are following.
coupled line
Next
resonator
is impact of the
using
biodiversity.
effective ground
Just not talking
structure
about it.
technique,
It's not only about our health.
having
It's about the
operating
health of
frequency of
other species
1.3
as well.
gigahertz
We are using
to
so
3
many species.
gigahertz.
I hope you
We
know
are
about this
receiving
or not. Great
key
Indian
outcomes
Mustard.
are
Have
we
you
are
heard that
achieving
name
very
of
good
that bird?
gain of
Yeah,
7
that's
dB
handmade.
with
But their work is
better
critically endangered हो
selectivity
चुका है.
and suppression in
At
both
the verge
top
of
band and
extinction.
upper
The government is spending 58 crore
bands.
rupees
In social loss
projects
also
to
we are
just save
achieving
that.
of near
So
zero,
what we are doing?
that is
And you know what is the main reason for
0.03
that?
dB.
Habitat loss.
Tunability is
Habitat
also
destruction.
achieved of
Climate change causes things like that.
36.7%
But habitat destruction is there.
and radiation pattern
आपको disposable
are
चाहिए.
also
अभी मैंने
in a
snacks
stable
लिया.
mode.
Plastic चम्मच आया. We are talking about green electronics, but ultimately what we are doing?
So again, this
We are
is the
creating more
second
problem now. We are creating more
paper
and then we talk about अरे
for
गर्मी में
different
के लिए AC चाहिए. But
frequency
we
band
our
operation.
actions are
Here
actually
also we are
different.
achieving radiation efficiency
So
of
we are
87% with a higher gain of 5 dB,
because
with
हमारे
lower reflection or return loss of minus 30 dB, with higher suppression in stop band, that is minus 17 dB, with better
15,000
and stable radiation
they
characteristics.
just died because of this management.
Again, this
And lots of
paper
violation is there. Human
is
rights
for
violation.
Wi-Fi application.
उनको बहुत ज़्यादा
Again, we are
compare किया
achieving
जाता है.
better
Arts
results,
बहुत ज़्यादा कम
outcomes
करना चाहते हैं. If it is of
in
8
terms
hours,
of
meeting,
fractional
then
bandwidth,
for
stop band
1 hour,
suppression,
something like that.
cross
It's not only about
polarization
children,
in social loss
lots of
and
things are there
radiation pattern.
and men's as well. So हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम सिर्फ यूज कर रहे हैं, बट हमें इसका पीछे का कुछ नहीं दिख रहा है. आपको एक बटन दबा के मोबाइल पे
Next, this is also
everything in the world.
filter designed
So
for
many people
sub
are
6
involved
gigahertz
in
frequency
what
for
they are facing.
cognitive radio applications.
Okay. So this is about the
Here the frequency of operation is 3.4 gigahertz, 3.6 gigahertz and 3.8 gigahertz. Again, we are getting better results in terms of gain in social loss, return loss, and radiation. So main
this happens in lots of
problem
states
is
of our India as well.
explained using this diagram.
West Bengal or
This is the basic communication block diagram. We can see first component is antenna. Then we have
So energy
bandpass
The
filter.
presentation is not moving, ma'am. Hello. The presentation is not moving.
Money needs lots of energy. Okay. So that thing.
It's only showing abstract.
And it is creating a global emission, greenhouse gases, and it is affecting the climate change. Now you can see the temperature. किसी सर ने ऊपर बोला कि मैं इसे भी अभी चलाने को आप लोग बोलोगे, फैन चलाने को बोलोगे. Because of this is January and we have just started one. And अभी भी हम बिना स्वेटर के रह.
Yeah, it came now problem statement.
Just
Yes.
imagine the गर्मी इस साल जो होने वाली है. The years, coming years में जो होने वाला है. This is all because of climate change, global warming, and all these things are affecting them. Okay, next slide. So now just we'll see the health effect on e-waste toxicology. So obviously e-waste is affecting the workers who are doing recycling.
So why we are going for designing for filtering antenna? This is the
components. So these are the
main like problem statement.
So the workers.
Firstly, we can say first component of any communication block system is antenna,
And all those things.
followed by
And he is taking those things.
bandpass filter, and we can see antenna and filter are connected using impedance matching network.
Without any safety equipment.
So the main purpose is that at first point we can see in the
mercury, lead, cadmium, and
block diagram,
lots of
as we know, there is growth of different various wireless services and technologies. And usage of EM spectrum is increased. So at point 1, we can say there will be a lot of interference.
Because they take Jhola and
Then,
pick the rest and all
when
that.
we are connecting
their solution for the
impedance matching network between the antenna and filter, we can find there are different number of losses
but they,
which
that
are
is also
increased in
from
the
the sector.
system.
They are not
Namely,
using
insertion
safety
loss,
equipment and they are
transition
using lots
loss,
of health issues.
reflection loss, and
So
coupling
that
loss.
is an important
Then,
aspect of what they are having.
When we are connecting these three components, antenna, impedance matching network, and bandpass filter,
And government is
there
not
is
providing
a
any funding or any
problem of
insurance.
space limitation also
They are
because
actually
antenna and filter
environment
are the main
protectors,
elements which
environment guardians.
have larger dimensions in comparison to
So
other
these are the environmental impacts of
RFID
waste.
system.
Because I'm more into sustainability, I'm
Then,
more conscious about
as we know,
the
interference and
environment.
losses are
So
increased,
there are
the
basically
performance will be degraded at the output in terms of frequency selectivity, harmonic suppression, and radiation efficiency.
Previously, I
We
talked
need a
about the effect
solution
of mining. Now it
which
comes
can
to
handle all these problems. So we are going for the concept of filtering antenna. That why not integrate these two components and remove matching network and make a single
So these are the four
element.
dimensions I'll cover one by one.
So this is the work methodology
First
first
is see the
of the antenna
as
design.
you can see,
We are integrating, first we are designing antenna,
we have discarded,
then bandpass filter,
yeah,
we are simulating and optimizing both antenna and filter using CST microwave studio.
कौन भेजेगा recycler को? We don't
Then,
take its responsibility. ठीक है, तो गाड़ी वाला
the process of integration is fusion technique, which we will discuss further.
We don't have that.
Then we can implement reconfiguration technique and then we will go for fabrication. And if design is validated, we will go for
मुझे मतलब नहीं, मेरे घर से चला
we
गया.
will go for validation
So it is ending up
of
at
the
the
experimental
And when
pressure
it will get
difference.
discarded, when it is decomposing,
The proposed design is this. We are using,
because of this
see, figure 1 is the filter, figure 2 is the antenna.
Chemicals into our environment. And that is
Figure 1 describes the bandpass filter, which is designed using stepped impedance resonator. We know stepped impedance resonator consists of two transmission lines having different impedance.
Mercury, when it will be decomposing.
And this is the figure 2 describes the antenna, which is of pentagonal shape, and then we are integrating these two components and making a antenna at 2.4 gigahertz frequency.
So basically, it is.
So in detail we will discuss
and then
all 3 points.
Because हम उसी साल को फुट लो करके
So how integration is being done? Integration is being done using fusion method. What is this?
Okay. Next.
This is a method
The next is on
where we include parasitic metamaterial storm, slots, multi-layer or resonant features in the feet or radiator,
कहीं लोग फेंक देते हैं
or the
because that we are putting
antenna,
the water as well and we
which offers or incorporates filtering action.
हम क्या कर रहे हैं
मतलब in antennas feed point only, we are adding these or elements like parasitic element or metamaterial by using slots, multi-layer or resonant features. So filtering action is being performed by these elements. Then these extra components improve the filter system's selectivity and reduces the harmonics. So in this paper, basically, compact design of filter is proposed by integrating stepped impedance filter into the feeding network of the antenna. So this is the first filter. So filter, we know it is stepped impedance resonator. You can see in the center we are having
those who are working in the formal sector.
the low impedance line section of SIR structure is attached with two high impedance line sections connected horizontally on the two other side, which is loaded with two vertical open stubs. You can see vertical stubs are also located with the like equal distance. So these two stubs are placed symmetrically at an equal distance from the central loaded stubs. So for designing these parameters, we have like basic equations of stepped impedance resonator, which are given in standard books. So after using them, we have calculated all the dimensions of the filter. So these are the results, simulated results.
Your PPT is not moving yet also. Your PPT is not moving, it's only showing the first problem statement only, the block diagram.
If we are conscious enough कि हम ये नहीं करें, we are polluting this earth. We'll be here on this planet for 70
Yes, now it's showing the results.
But whatever things we are doing, whatever things we are using, whatever things we are consuming, the impact will be there for years and years. More than thousands of years. A plastic waste कर लो, e-waste कर लो, anything. So please be conscious. So first important thing is awareness. हम सबको aware होना जरूरी है कि हम जो भी चीज actions कर रहे हैं धरती को गंदा कर रहे हैं और हमें right नहीं हम इस planet को pollute करें. See, there is no norms, there is no government guidelines. हमारा घर साफ करते हैं.
Yes.
बोलता है. But आप घर में कहीं भी कूड़ा फेंकते हो, आप कहीं भी discard करते हो. No, because you think it's my responsibility, but it's my home. Then what happens? आप धरती पे घर बना.
So these are the characteristics of bandpass filter.
Just see outside. People कैसे
So the center frequency is 2.4 gigahertz, and the substrate which we are using for designing this resonator is FR4 lossy, whose dielectric constant is 4.4.
And if you have a possibility to start something,
Whose thickness is 1.6, center frequency is 5.09 gigahertz.
In every country there
3 dB fractional bandwidth is 1.5 gigahertz, and insertion loss is 0.5 dB.
valuable materials from that. And
So this result is being simulated in CST.
Raw material है, that requirement will be less.
Now this is the designing of pentagonal shaped batch antenna.
First thing is awareness.
So we can see when we are designing the antenna,
Normal does
pentagonal shaped antenna, we are getting the return loss of minus 20.123 dBi, having a fractional bandwidth of
share this
189 megahertz. So after integrating these two important passive components, we can find that the return loss of our host filter is increased by or improved by 44%. Like you can see that when we are integrating the filter and antenna, now we are getting return loss, simulated return loss of minus 35.949 dB of increased or wider bandwidth of 195 megahertz.
Because e-waste में क्या होता है, there are so many things.
So this is the first effect that when we are combining the two components,
ICs होते हैं, components होते हैं. So we don't want humans should be there because humans होगा तो ultimately it will affect their health as well. Because lots of mercury.
So we are getting better return loss. It means our return loss or reflection coefficient is decreased.
So
this is the simulated gain plot of the antenna, which we can see that after integrating the two components, our gain loss is of 3.52
So these are
dB at 2.4 gigahertz frequency. Also, the simulated polar plot, we can see that we are getting the far field pattern at 2.4 gigahertz. You can see that the H plane is
This is very important.
Showing the pattern of omnidirectional, it is behaving as an omnidirectional filter, and at E10 we can see that pattern is having a bidirectional pattern. By seeing the radiation pattern, we can say that filter radiation pattern exhibits stable radiation characteristics over the operating frequency, which is 2.4 gigahertz. So what is the conclusion? We have seen three important parameters. First was the S11, then gain, realized gain, then polar plot.
I just wanted to
So we found that
human fix your e-waste problem.
after integrating the two components, our bandwidth was increased a bit. We got bandwidth of 195 megahertz with better return loss, and insertion loss also was very less, with realized gain of 3.512 dB at 2.4 gigahertz frequency. We also saw that selectivity was also better. So we can use this filter for different IoT wireless network applications.
This you are generating proper recyclers. Search if you don't
These
have
are some references.
Box or something like that, you can take that initiative. Whatever you have, just do it, or try with some recyclers so that they can come and they can take it. So Bulla Day is one of the recyclers I know. I sent my only this there. So they have something
Any questions?
They will take your e-waste and they will pay you for that also. एक प्रॉपर अमाउंट होगा वो आपको पे करेंगे, तो आपको उससे रेवेन्यू भी मिल रहा है और वो आपका ई-वेस्ट कहीं पोल्यूट भी मिल रहा है.
Are you the research scholar?
Okay. Last.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you the research scholar?
Yes, sir.
Let's fall in love.
Okay.
जैसे हम
Good work.
खुद के प्यार में पड़े हुए, खुद का कंफर्ट में सब कर रहे हैं. But
Your
as
work
a
is good, very
human,
good.
एक लाइफ मिलती है. I mean, in Jainism it called as 84 lakhs जन्म के बाद ये जन्म मिलता है. So what we are
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
सोचने के बाद. We are just making our life comfortable, but I think this is the only part जो हम 30 तक कुछ regret कर सकते हैं. Okay, so do what you want to do, just don't pull it out. And thank you so much for this. Good. Next speaker ID number is.
ये क्योंकि बैटरी तो घर में बहुत जल्दी चेंज करते हैं आप लोग तो ये
I use rechargeable batteries at my home. वहाँ पे चलेगा क्या? दोनों Sir, from last 7 years on, this is always lifestyle. मेरे घर में कोई डस्टबिन नहीं है, so I manage all.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shreya Pandey, and along with my co-authors, Shri Kumar Gupta sir, Siddharth Srivastava sir, and Dr. Ashish Kumar Rao sir. I'm on. And sustainability, hosted by the Institute of Engineers, India, UP State Center.
Yeah.
Before diving into our research, I would like to start it from the abstract and to the references. We will, with the research papers will be there that supported in our study.
Maybe that every devices are multiplied. Where there is, you see, US has initiated earlier, long 10 years back, that they just China, they identified and landfill was there, then that treaty and done and see what about the India where we can just send it. You can't throw it in the machine. Machine has already polluted. So where we can, because it's a multiplier. 3 billion new is coming. And it makes life very easy. For 160, seriously, where can we spend? And we have to think, not only using practical other things, going to have ecologically problem. So we have to have other materials.
That's what I told you.
Like this mobile, if you just extract the basic and everything, only PVC PCB is you can.
Flow diagram of e-waste. We can see that product collection is done discarded electronic products are taken, which is sorted into two parts. Resale, which are the one product is resealed and reused, and if it cannot be resealed and reused, we are doing the disassembly of the product. Here we are and that unit is then resealed and reused. Then if that product cannot be resealed and reused, then we are more shredding into the smaller parts by using size reduction. And then we are this separation of material is done. Here the important materials such as metals are separated, and then it is recycled and given into the market. So this is the flow diagram of e-waste, and this is the result and discussion. In this paper gives a comprehensive overview of the existing trends and technology for enhancing energy efficiency and lowering the environmental footprint of wireless communication systems. And we can see that tackling energy consumption, e-waste and carbon footprint. This allows the telecom sector to make notable contribution to the global sustainability agenda while catering to the needs of next generation technology. And this is the conclusion of our research paper. This article provides an extensive survey of current trends and technologies aimed at improving energy efficiency and reducing environmental impact of wireless communication system.
So that we need to think about it. हम सिर्फ भाग रहे हैं और हम जो हमारा मेन चीज हम सब करते जा रहे हैं उसको पोल्यूट करते जा रहे हैं. So that's the only thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your detailed perspective on the e-waste and green electronics. Your guidance will be invaluable to the scientific community.
Now we requested Dr. Veena Srivastava ma'am to kindly present a memento to Dr. Seema Srivastava ma'am.
The work which I am going to present, it is the work which is possible due to the contribution of the IEI students. They worked in last session and completed their work and passed on. So main name, the name of the students are Santanu Khare, Nikhil Agarari, Adarsh Rai and Bhavna Singh. The topic of the presentation is advanced smart stick for navigation and object detection using Raspberry Pi.
Deputy Director of All India Radio Lucknow.
These are the outlines of the project, starting from the abstract, then going for the introduction, literature
She has
review,
made remarkable
experimental
contributions to the
proposal,
radio journalism,
results,
environmental advocacy, and
presentation,
activism.
conclusion,
With over 3
and
decades of
references.
experience,
Now the
Dr.
idea
Khalid
behind
has
this
pioneered
project
impactful radio
is
campaigns
coming
in political cost
that
setting. Also, he has
develop
taken
a smart
years
stick
of initiative for water
for
conservation.
the visually impaired individuals to support their life so that they can individually work. And there is one more thing which we want to introduce, that the safety of that person is also very important. That's why we try to take the support from the hardware component as well as the software component. So, from starting, this will present the smart object recognition system, groundbreaking assistive technology designed to enhance the mobility and independence of visually impaired individuals. How this is possible? It is possible with the help of the Raspberry Pi controller, which is the heart of this project. And here some software models.
I would like
Object OpenCV. This is a computer vision. It is available in the open source software for image processing of the images. And then for location tracking of the person, because this is very important for the safety point of view. Here one GPS global positioning system is installed on the stick. Finally, the results demonstrate the system condition to utilize assistive technology offering users autonomy and inclusivity in navigating their surroundings. So the introduction, the main focus come from the side. Side means if we are seeing something, mostly we are observing most of the thing from seeing anything. So the every
I will talk about habits and others. And because I am a broadcaster, in my opinion, if we talk, when I met Neelam is my college days friend. I met her after so many years, and she talked that I forget many things. So this is habit. We all our personalities are defined by so many habits. Some, but what is habit actually? It is a certain orientation of mental neurons towards any particular behavior. So when we talk about water conservation, I would, in my presentation today, I would like to talk about that how can we break the mental clutches of a particular behavior towards wasting water and polluting water resources. I will talk about Uzo Kinatu learning. That was my project on FM 100.7 All India Radio Lucknow. And for that, we have made a human chain for
and it tells to the visually impaired person that some object is there. Then see, there is a cooling fan. A cooling fan is used here to reduce the heating of the components.
Initiative for water conservation.
Then there is one
mobilizing
experimental procedure you
community
can see
through
here,
radio waves.
in which Raspberry
If
Pi
our radio
is
waves
at
are
the center
capable
of this
enough
block diagram. This is
mobilize
act as
the
a
community,
heart of this,
what do we
because all the
understand
processing
by
this is
mobilizing
possible
a
through this.
community?
If we
That
want to
means
improve the
we have
processing
to-
speed, everything
we
is
have
dependent
to
upon
make
this processor. If
people
you increase the version of this Raspberry Pi, then there is possibility that the cost of your instinct has increased. But in addition to that, some efficiency in the object detection you will find. Some back-end application is there also, as CV Open, and also
water problems
also
in India.
TensorFlow. These are some tools here. I discuss it into the next slide. Some audio speaker is required, camera is also required, and GPS model. I have already told you about these components. Now you can see the software, OpenCV software. It is a virtually available open source software for the library. Here you can processing. There is the possibility of the processing of the live images as well as the videos. Then the TensorFlow is used here for training your model. It is used for the training of your model. So
if I ask
some
you
coding part
that
is also done
the
here
shirt
with
or
the
sari you are
coding
putting
on the
how
Python
much
programming.
liter of
This is
water
PyCharm ID2,
has
and then there is a cloud platform which is also used to store your images, so that your system can recognize the stored image and compare it that what is coming in front of you, and it is after all the processing it will give the output in the voice through the speaker.
So many thousands of liters of
There
water.
is some experimental position in which some testing are there. First testing to detect the object and also recognize that it is the right object or not. Second is real-time location accuracy. It is using the GPS module that the location is right or not. Then the third testing, which is the latency. The results of this state, you can see the receipt here at the left of the table. This is the final result, and you can see the table. There is the object detection. 100% object detection is possible, but there is the problem in recognition. Recognition can improve after training more your model. Then there is a real-time location. This is also 100% accurate. The problem in system latency. You can see there is a 3-second delay in the object. It can improve further.
On the whole,
The demonstration of the project, you can see
very erratic behavior of the monsoon. So climate change also affects the water distribution across the country. Lack of awareness and infrastructure. People do not know. I don't agree to it that people do not know that wasting water is a sin. Everyone, all of us know about it, that water resources are very precious. Then even we are not able to change our way of living. We are not able to change our
now this is the conclusion of this.
Conserve water. Have you ever heard catch the rain project? Anyone of you? Catch the Rain project is the world's largest project on rainwater harvesting, initiated by Ministry of Water Resources India. But we can have the largest project, the biggest project in the world, but still the water situation in the country is going grim day by day. But we have to think ways to how to tackle with this problem. Efficient irrigation. Irrigation, as I said, that all we have the traditional practices of irrigation. So we have to change our practices of irrigation and
day-to-day living life in Israel. Israel is a very, very small country. But what happens? That Israel cultivates so much of grain that after some days it would be able. I've read an article where it says that after some years they would be able to feed the entire world. If a very, very small country like Israel, it can cultivate food for entire world. That means it has something imbibed in their irrigation practices, something special about it. So we will have to think. We are doing irrigation and sprinklers are there and also to get in our irrigation practices, but a lot has to be done even now. Wastewater treatment. We will have to treat
online participant.
wastewater. Even sewage water.
Yes, sir.
You must have heard that in space, Sunita Williams and her team, what were they recycling? Their own urine. It was recycled and it was used as a living water. So we have to think ways of reduce and reduce problem. Public awareness, encourage responsible voting. We have to promote public awareness, and that would be doing a lot towards the actual solution.
Now, the paper ID number 701 who is presented is
Strict laws.
Kumar Verma.
I will talk about after some in next slide. Next slide, please. Why water remains ignored despite awareness?
Yes, ma'am.
I have presented a small.
Now you can share a screen.
अपनी तो ये आदत है
Okay,
कुछ
ma'am.
नहीं कहते आदत एक तरीके से सोचने की एक तरीके से काम करने की हैबिट लेकिन
701.
we have to break the brackets of
Kindly conclude yourself within 5 minutes.
what is the main reason that we all know that water is
No.
precious. Water is limited, water resources are limited, but why are we not able to go for a right behavior? What are the main reasons? Next slide, please. People do not take water conservation seriously. Why? Because they think that water resources are unlimited. When I was in my childhood, there was some
Mr. Kumar Verma, your voice is not so clear. Please check the internet connection.
neighborhood people. My mother tried to thank them for water. They said, पानी से पतला इस दुनिया में कुछ भी नहीं है, तो पानी के लिए कैसा धन्यवाद? मुझे लगता है कि पानी से पतला दुनिया में कुछ भी नहीं है, लेकिन पानी से ज्यादा महंगा और प्रेशियस भी दुनिया में कुछ
Yeah, now you are audible.
बूंदों
Can I
का
share
मोल
the
सूखे फोटो ने बताया है।
What?
जिस समय प्यास लगती है, when you are thirsty, you don't have any other option. So we do have to think and we will have to change our ways. Being enforcement, we have very good laws. If we talk about water laws, they talk about practices related with water conservation. But they no one is using water judiciously, and everyone is wasting water. Even I am wasting water to some extent. When I am a water warrior. I have run a project.
Unmute yourself.
Here, but then even when I look through my own water behavior, I think lot has to be done about me also. So we have to think.
Yes, ma'am.
And the laws are very, very. We
Can I
have
start?
not, no proper
Can I start?
enforcement is there. No,
Yes, you can start now.
My name is Asmi Kumar Verma. Today I have present my presentation and topic Smart Grid Management System with Internet of Things. Today content is abstract, introduction, literature survey, problem define, purpose work, methodology, implementation and result discussion, conclusion and references. So that can start abstract. The Internet of Things can be used the smart grid management system transferring different power grids of highly efficient amount intelligent power distribution can be developed and implemented to IoT based smart management
बड़ी
system
उदासी
to enhance the energy of
एहसान
efficiency
समय
and
में
real-time
और
monitoring,
धरती प्यासी
like optimized energy
बड़ी
distribution
उदासी
can be
एहसान
system
समंदर
leverage
और धरती
to use the
प्यासी
IoT
वाह
system
सात
to make
समुद्र खोने के बाद
some
भी 3 महीने
content
के
smart
पानी की
meters,
बहुत बड़ी
sensors,
समस्या है वाह
actuators, collectors.
because drinking water
So can
is
we use
something
the
else.
advanced
Drinking
communication
water
protocol,
is the
including
sweet
the
water.
Internet of
It is
Things?
very
So that's introduction.
needed as
A
compared
smart
to
grid management system
the
using
salted
this
water there
Internet
in
of
the
Things,
oceans
approaching
and
the
seas.
traditional
So
power grid
we have to think.
and different
No personal
technologies can be used
responsibility. We
the
don't
smart
think that it is our
grid
own
management
personal
system. So the
responsibility.
sensibility
It
of
is
improving power
someone
consumers
else's
and more
personal
control over
responsibility. We
energy
listen to
tradition.
various talks.
Electric
We
like
listen
the
to so
unable to
many
modern energy
person
demands,
warriors.
including the
We lead
integrated renewable
articles,
energy
but then
sources and
again we
real-time
don't
energy
change our
management.
behaviors.
So some
There
grids
is
enhancing
steps to
the with
change.
IoT of the solution by the
अपनी तो ये
internet
आदत है
bi-directional
हमारी
communication
तो ये
between consumer
आदत है
and utility
one of my
providers. So
friend she
IoT
was much
facilities in real time
much
data
worried
acquisition
about
and
her
analysis of
in-laws
control
behavior
enhancing grid,
उसकी
realizing
अपनी
the
मदर
efficiencies.
in-law से बिल्कुल भी
So
नहीं
the paper
पटती थी
providing the
तो मैंने
complete
पूछा कि
frame of
उसका क्या
IoT driven
रीजन है
smart
तो
grid
उसने कहा मेरी
management
मदर
system
in-law की
highlighting the
ये
potential
प्रॉब्लम है
of
कि
the
वो
smart
पानी का
renewable
नल कभी
energy
बंद ही नहीं
to
करती
reduce
अब वो कहती
the
कि पानी का नल क्या
carbon
बंद करना है
footprints and the
मेरा
sustained
पानी मेरा
development goals
घर
of the future of
अब किसी
aims
से
to
क्या
refine the
मतलब
security system of the
there is
exploring
steps
internets
to
in
change
using the 5G technologies
now
for enhanced communication
next
and
slide
performance.
please
So literally survey the smart grid
now
enhancement is
at
essential to
Silver
the
Festival
consisting of
at
digital
a public service
technologies of
broadcaster,
IoT Internet of
I
Things
will
like
talk about
artificial
my own
intelligence and
responsibility
the real-time
on
data
the
analytic
radio,
to optimize.
being the public
So
national
the
broadcaster of
distribution and
India.
congestion like
We have
different things.
huge
First thing is smart
responsibilities,
grid architecture.
and through my
In technology, use
projects,
the
वो जो
smart
कि मैं
managing
today बड़ी,
infrastructure,
I
and
have
second
tried
is
to change
energy
the
management system
behavioral
(EMS),
pattern
and third is the
of
demand response
masses
(DR) system using the
towards
smart grid
water
architecture under.
conservation. And in this
Second is the enabling
environment,
technologies for the
today's
smart grid management
presentation, I am
using the
talking to
Internet
you
things
about
and
that
artificial
how
intelligence,
my
machine
project
learning,
वो जो कि मैं
blockchain for
today
energy
लगी,
transitions,
how
and
and
cloud
how
and edge,
far
the
it has
computing.
changed the
The problem
behavior
defined is the smart
pattern towards water
grid management
conservation
system to
by
take the
our listeners
integrated
who
digital
belong
technologies,
to
automation, and real-time
far-distant
monitoring
villages
and
who
enhance
are
the
not
efficiency,
even literate, who are illiterate, but they are water behavior-wise,
reliability,
they are
consistency,
PhDs now.
the
Next
power
slide, please.
of distribution. Traditional
Looking at
power
today
grids
medical,
struggle
it
the
is
efficiency of high transmission
uh,
losses, limited renewable energy
what's the
sources in
proven
the
change,
advantage of the smart grid
which
management
is
system
based
like called
on what on
SGMS.
decades.
So the
How
address in
did
challenges
I
problem
conceive the
statement.
idea?
High energy
Actually,
losses due to
during
efficiency
G20
transmission and
days,
distribution. Second is
I
the
had
difficulty in
organized a mobile farm
integrating renewable
on
energy
just a
sources
bit of
like
a
solar and wind
in mobile
power.
farm, I was
Third is
expecting
the
that
poor
around
real-time monitoring and the
200-300
fault
people or
detection
maybe
capabilities.
500 people would be
Like
there, and we
fourth is
will
the limitation demand side of
we
management,
will go
leading
for
the power of
a walk
wastage.
and
Fifth,
in the
five is the
spirit of
lack of
water
consumer
conservation.
participants
But
and awareness of
what has
energy
happened
conversation.
that
The
thousands of
application
people
and
suddenly came
automation
to
of
this mobile farm.
using the AI and
And in that mobile farm, we were
different
supposed
different
to
of energy
make human
distribution like
change. Whatever
solar
human change
energy,
that we
power
all are
energy,
working
thermal
in
energy to
understand
dynamic
in
load balance,
support of
the
everything.
demand
So I
side
was thinking
management,
that
and the
we
seamless
would be
integration
holding
of
each
the
other's
renewable
hand
energy sources
for
like
some in
using
support of
smart
water
meter and
conservation. But
real-time
what
monitoring.
happened
Second is the
that just a bit
automation
Yoraha
demand
has
response system.
limited
Third is the renewable
limited
energy
capacity
integration
of
and grid
people,
stability.
accommodating people.
Fourth is the
So
fault
thousands of
detection
people
and
go there.
self-heating
So
mechanism.
being
Fifth
a
is the
radio
cyber
broadcaster
security and
and
data
being the
protection.
organizer
Sixth is
of
the
that
AI-powered
walk-in farm,
distribution
I
of
was
the
very
system
nervous. I thought कि
DSS.
अगर इतने सारे लोग खड़े
Next
हो
is the
गए तो
methodology and
फिर ट्रैफिक
implementation
की
of the
प्रॉब्लम हो
smart
जाएगी.
grid management
Then
system
I
is involved
announced
the
from
approaches
the
to
microphone
integrate the
that
various
please do not
technology like a
cooperate with
data analytic
anything. I
control
am going
mechanism
to
to
make this
enhance the
human
grid
change
efficiency,
on their
reliability, and
behalf.
sustainability.
So why
First is
not
methodology.
to make
Methodology
this human
requirements
change on the
analysis, and
airways,
second is
and that would
system
be a
design,
very
data
innovative
collection and
thing.
processing, data
So in
analytic and
I
AI-based
think I
decision
was
making,
very happy that
implementation of control
everyone
mechanism,
clapped for
testing and
me that
validation,
we are going to
deployment and maintenance using in methodology technology. Second is the implementation detail, like using the hardware components, software and communication technology, renewable energy demands response, integration, and last is the cyber security measurement. Next, result and discussion. Result is the system performance efficiency is very good, and renewable energy integration is using the high pay scale, and consumer enjoyment of smart metering is almost using the all components using. Fourth is the security and cyber reliances is very easily provided to the smart technologies using to Internet of Things discussion. The advantage of the employment of over international grids. Second is challenges faces. Third is the improvement of and recommendations. Conclusion. The smart implementation of a smart grid management system is essential monitoring clean distribution of the energy efficiency of the renewable energy sources effectively by leaving real-time data analytic automation used to IoT-based smart meters in enhance the grid reliability of reduce energy losses like optimistic power consumption. AI-driven demand forecasting, the automation of fault detection and self-heating capabilities, and the more reliability of the additional infrastructure of the smart grid management system. So that can have present some references to use, and that's all. Thank you.
Can you tell me what is the zero day? Zero day. Zero day is one when there is no ground water available
Yes, sir.
in a place, in a particular place. Bangalore and Chennai, they are facing serious crisis about zero
The
day.
result is the smart grid management system using to present technologies connected the Internet of Things like renewable energy sources and thermal power energy sources to control the all systems in through the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence to reduce the losses of power and no manpower used in Internet of Things.
Water conservation practices are going on in the countries.
Yes, sir.
And Shobit, I would like to tell you that he has formed a radio jockey water club.
Sir, I can create a project to Internet of Things connect to the smart grid management system to like a small project in our college.
Shobit is with me in this program. I asked him.
Atul, can you please explain me what do you mean about the Internet of Things?
My radio jockey is feeling me was changed, and suddenly.
Atul, can you hear me?
Internet of Things can use different.
Made so many water clubs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And through their radio
Internet of Things can use different projects and large scale projects use the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence to reduce the different things, and the manpower also reduce in Internet of Things so easily can be performed tasks through the Internet of Things.
As you had indicated in your methodology that you will use the AI-based decision-making system. What do you mean by that?
And one day, Shobit informed me that I have also made
AI-based decision-making system can be used through the large description in AI-based management system, so can use that in future aspects for the implementation of the IoT using to the reduce the losses and different tasks performed for using the Internet of Things.
Okay, Atul, you are in BTech, I think so, no?
Community mobilization. I was talking about.
Yes, sir.
I was talking about radio water clubs and
This all
action.
from my side.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Water club and other. It is. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, आप पूछ लीजिएगा.
So problem is this. Okay, this is fine.
Tanuj Kumar Gupta ने hand raise किया.
So through radio water clubs, through common.
Mr. Tanuj Kumar Gupta, have any question?
Radio listener थे.
Yes, sir.
Raju Manojia. सबसे वाला.
So, Atul, I have one question for you.
Madam, मैं बड़े
Are you doing any BTech project with your research that you have presented here?
Currently, no, sir.
because you have presented research paper, so I think you should do your BTech project. You are in last year.
Talk about Raju Kanodia.
No, sir, I can final the BTech.
Achha, you have passed out.
One day, he's not literate.
So
He
what
came
kind
to
of
me
projects
and he said,
students
"Ma'am,
can make
listening
with
to
this
your program,
research
I'm working
ideology
for water conservation."
that you have presented here?
I comprehend
Yes, sir. Internet of Things using to smart grid management system, different projects are available in the market. You can task perform in the Internet of Things.
आप इतना पानी बर्बाद कर रहे हैं और
Like
मैं क्या
any like you have
getting goosebumps.
seen any problem nearby in your surroundings,
पोस्टर बनवाता
like power grid management system?
posting pasting poster.
Yes, sir. Like the villages are the smart meters in different problem create. So using the Internet of Things reduce the power losses and the changes of face the changes to using the smart grid management system to different.
Okay, thank you, Atul.
राजू कनौजिया से ज्यादा
Okay, thank you, sir.
कौन होगा जो कि पता भी नहीं है and
Okay, now the next paper ID number is 301. Whose presenter is Priya Singh.
I think that is a successful campaign for behavioral change. This was citizen engagement. I would like to talk about Dr. Puneet Sarpal. Dr. Puneet Sarpal is a renowned homeopath from Bareilly. One day, he sent me a mail that I listen to your program every day. And what happened? मेरे क्लिनिक के सामने ही वो पाइप फट गया. So immediately I called the authorities and I said, I want its repairing today only. And he sent me the video when the pipe फट गया था and after that जब वो बन गया तब भी. So Raju Kanodia is a sabzi wala and Dr. Sarpal is a renowned doctor. So all their lifestyle and their behavioral patterns are changed by a particular project. So I think when things are done in a right way, you get good results. कब कोई बात कहाँ कैसे कही जाती है, कब कोई बात कहाँ कैसे कही जाती है, कहने का सलीका हो तो हर बात सुनी जाती है. I have tried to change the behavior of my listeners through my
A very good afternoon to all of you. I am Priya Singh, student of MTech second year, presenting this topic of my seminar, that is performance analysis of bulb-driven current conveyor. I have conducted my research under the guidance of Rahul Singh, Anurag Yadav
and that would be known as
Professor Subodh Waria sir. In this presentation, I have
so I
mentioned various sections in which I have introduced the current conveyors, their types, the bulb-driven approach and the design, simulation results, and how it aids and creates.
Secretary General
Current conveyor is simply a voltage follower that transfers current from the input to the output. It is a current operating device which uses current signals instead of voltage in
traditional promotion of traditional sports.
This is the block diagram
Art, culture and literature
presentation of
also and equality and environment all
which has three terminals,
so
which
we
are
are going to
input
do
terminals.
under the aegis of
terminal Z is the output
Uttar Pradesh Weekend Council, and we are going to have Kumbh ka पैगाम युवाओं के लिए. That how the concept of water conservation is imbibed in the festival of Kumbh. कुंभ का मतलब केवल नमाना नहीं है, युवाओं को ये बताना. आजकल विशेष रूप से जो हमारे युवा जो पीछे बैठे हुए हैं, they are not much aware about our old traditions and our religious practices. They think
These are the types of current conveyors. There are basically three types of current conveyors: first generation, second generation, and third generation. In the design, I have used second generation current conveyor. Also, instead of conventional gate-driven approaches, here we are using bulb-driven approach in which the input is given to the bulb terminal of the MOSFET instead of conventionally used gate terminal, and the gate terminal is sufficiently biased to make the device turn on. Bulb driven approach provides threshold independent operation in which the operation can take place at voltages much lower than the VTH of conventional MOSFET. It also helps in low voltage operation and reduces the transconductance. As in this, we are using bulk transconductance, that is GMB, rather than the normal transconductance GM.
Support of water conservation on through interaction with youth. Social media.
It also provides higher input capacitance, which may affect the high frequency performance of the device. This is the diagram that is used and implemented using MOSFETs. It is a simply voltage follower with this two inputs and negative feedback is provided to stabilize the circuit. This is the circuit diagram that is implemented using the cadence virtuoso. In this, transistors M1 and M2 are acting as differential amplifiers, and stage 2 of op-amp is implemented using transistor M3 and M4. And the negative feedback is given, that is from the bulb terminal of M4, M3 and X are shorted directly. This is the design that I have made using the cadence virtuoso in 90 nanometer technology. Input is given at the Y terminal and it is directly copied to the X terminal of the device, and the current flowing in the terminal X is copied to the terminal Z.
The future plans I have already discussed.
These are the simulation results of
going to all
the device.
cross-sections
It
of the
simply
society
follows the
and
voltage.
touches them for
And
water
as we have
conservation.
designed
Seema was talking about
unity
e-waste
gain
and
voltage follower. This
she
is
was
the
talking
transient
about the
wave
solution.
analysis waveform.
Okay,
This is
very
the
good
step
thing.
response of the current control.
We have to change
And
our way
here
of
is the
thinking.
AC analysis
That we
of
have to do
the
it.
second generation current
That is,
conveyor
I am
design.
working upon. That
These
is
are the
what radio
parameters
is
that we have
working upon, and that
calculated
is what radio
using
is meant
cadence
for.
virtuoso
So,
software.
collaborate
In
with
this,
schools
we have
and
significantly
NGOs for
increased the
initiatives. I think all
3
of you
dB
are there with
bandwidth
me.
of VZ by Vx, but with minor compromises in normal current gain.
Every drop counts. Let's join
So,
hands to save water. And
how it helps in the environmental
learn and act.
sustainability is it significantly reduces the power consumption as it operates at very low voltages and hence reduces the energy waste. It also reduces heat dissipation
audiences by talking to you.
minimizing the need for cooling mechanism in the circuits, hence leading to less electronic waste and sustainable electronics can be implemented. It is also helpful in energy harvesting systems as they need very low voltage for their operation. These are the references which I have referred for this. That's all.
Thank you so much, all of you. I think we all support water conservation because Jan hai to kal hai. Thank you.
We must switch this line to जल है तो हम हैं.
जल है तो कल है, जल है तो हम हैं.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your thoughts. ID number 1401. Are you present in the meeting?
Informative and such a useful talk. I think the students might have connected with this concept.
I repeat, ID number 1401. Are you there present in the meeting?
बाकी कॉलेजेस के भी बच्चे आए हैं. मेरे ख्याल से एक जल का क्लब बनाना आप लोगों के लिए जरूरी है और उस पर अवेयरनेस कैंपेन करना भी बहुत जरूरी है. So सभी स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो यहाँ प्रेजेंट हैं और जो नहीं प्रेजेंट हैं उनके रिप्रेजेंटेटिव प्रेजेंट हैं. मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि हम पेपर आईडी 1401 और श्वेता दुबे इफ यू आर प्रेजेंट प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. वॉकअथॉन कर सकते हैं कैंपस के अंदर, कैंपस के बाहर. एंड पहली सबसे
start your presentation. You have only 5 minutes to present the highlights of your paper.
पहले फोन पे क्या करेंगे और फिर हम दूसरों के लिए राय दे सकते हैं. पता लगा हम तो सुबह 5 बाल्टी पानी से नहा के उसको वेस्ट करके आ गए हैं और दूसरों से कह रहे हैं कि जल संरक्षण करूं। यहाँ पे मैं एक दो चीजें कहना चाहूंगी कि मैं और मीनू आज पहली बार इतने सालों में कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म पे खड़े हुए। जरूर हमने एक आधे रेडियो प्रोग्राम्स किए हैं जिसमें हम और मीनू थे, और मुझे आज बहुत ही गर्व हो रहा है कि हम दोनों ही एक बहुत छोटे छोटे मोहल्लों से निकल के आए हैं, बहुत छोटे छोटे मोहल्लों से निकल के आए हैं, जिसमें जब लड़की साइकिल चलाती थी ना तब भी एक कमेंट होता था, अरे वो देखो लड़की साइकिल चला रही है, अरे वो देखो लड़की अब स्कूटर चला रही है। या जब मैं इंग्लिश मीडियम हम लोग पढ़ने गए तब भी हमारे घर के जो बाकी लोग थे उन्होंने कहा, अरे कहाँ पढ़ाने भेज दिया है आपने, लड़कों के बीच में भेज दिया है, यहाँ भेज दिया। सो उन सब चैलेंजेस को करके मीनू और मैं भी अपने आप को भी कहूंगी कि हम लोग आज आप लोगों के बीच में खड़े हुए हैं, तो वेरी प्राउड मोमेंट फॉर मी एंड माय फ्रेंड। एक और चीज मैं यहाँ कहूंगी कि जैसे घराना होता है ना, तो हमारी मीनू जो है ये भी गायन घराने की है। इसकी मम्मी जो थी उस समय से बहुत, जब हम लोग पढ़ते थे तभी इसकी मम्मी ऑल इंडिया रेडियो में सिंगर थी, और ये छोटी छोटी लड़कियां अपनी मम्मी के साथ जाके गाना गाया करती थी। तो मुझे वो भी पल याद है, और तब से आज तक इन लोगों ने वो चीज छोड़ी नहीं। अभी भी मैंने कुछ दिनों पहले देखा था इन दोनों सिस्टर्स के मदर के साथ सॉन्ग आ रहा था। सो इट्स अ ग्रेट हैप्पीनेस फॉर मी that you are here and you are doing work always for such good causes. I am seeing you from the very beginning. There's so many awards you are getting, so many places you are going. So a very big thanks to you, and I'm very proud of you that you are doing so good job. Thank you so much.
एक मिनट। नमस्कार सबको। मैं तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आपने पूरा जो है उस पर प्रकाश डाला कैसे हम पानी बचा सकते हैं। मैं थोड़ा सा अपना एक्चुअल एक्सपीरियंस बताऊंगा। मैं यूपी प्रोजेक्ट कॉर्पोरेशन से रिटायर्ड किया हूँ और मुझे रिटायर हुए 9 साल हो गया। 92 तक 2 साल में मेरी पोस्टिंग रही भुसावल महाराष्ट्र। मैं बता दूं आपको कि रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं कि कैसे वो जीवित है पानी पर। यूपी गवर्नमेंट ने यहाँ से 12 मशीनें, ड्रिलिंग मशीनें भेजी थी जिसमें मैं भी था, और हम लोग वहाँ के 7 जिलों में करीब 300 बोरिंग किए, जिसमें इंडिया मार्क 2 लगा। पहले बोरिंग होती थी, फिर उसमें इंडिया मार्क 2 लिखते थे। एक कई गाँव में मैंने दौरा किया, उस ट्यूबवेल लगने से पहले वो तालाब का पानी पीते थे। मैं इसलिए बता रहा हूँ कि चूंकि हम लोग जिस एरिया में यहाँ पानी की कमी नहीं है, लेकिन जिस एरिया में नहीं है उसका इम्पोर्टेंस समझिए कि तालाब से पानी लेकर उबाल कर और उसको छान कर पीने के लिए करते थे, और नहाने के लिए बड़ी सी खाट होती थी, उस पर बैठ के नहाते थे, और नीचे एक बड़ा सा थाल रहता था, उसमें कपड़े अपने रखते थे, और उस पानी से नहाने के बाद उससे जो पानी होता था उससे कपड़े धोते थे। सोचिए कैसे एकदम जब हमारी मशीनें जाती थी तो फूल मालाओं से लादे जाते थे, क्योंकि उस गांव का कल्याण होता था। जो उनके बोरवेल बनते थे, जो जैसे हमारे यहाँ कुएं बनते हैं तो लबालब पानी होता है, आप 4-5 पूरे रात भर में बहुत पानी इकट्ठा होता था, और उसको बोरिंग लेके 1 घंटे में पानी खत्म होता था। तो उस जगह पर हम लोग क्योंकि एबंडेंस ऑफ वाटर में पड़े थे, पानी रिड्यूस होता जा रहा है। हमारे लोगों ने हमारे बताया भविष्य में जो है पानी के लिए मेरा केवल उद्देश्य है कि जितना बचा पानी बहुत से बचा सकता है। एक चीज और मैं बताऊंगा कि वहाँ शायद तापी नदी है, वहाँ पानी नदी से डायरेक्ट आता था, तो आपके बर्तन कपड़े धोने के लिए बात नहीं कर रहा। तो कपड़े धोने के लिए, भैंस धोने के लिए, गाय धोने के लिए, पानी छिड़कने के लिए ये अलग से रॉ वाटर आता था नदी से सीधे, और पीने का पानी इतना कीमती होता था कि घरों में वैसे प्रिजर्व करके रखते थे जैसे कोई सोना चांदी रखा हो घर में। तो पानी की इंपॉर्टेंस समझे। हमारे यहाँ जो है उसी पानी से, जिसको इतना मेहनत से ग्राउंड वाटर लेके उसको सफाई करके हम लोग ये भी लाते हैं, भैंस कुत्ते फोन हो गए, ये सब जो मिसयूज हो रहा है, इस पर मैं ये कह रहा हूँ हम लोग इम्पावर नहीं है कानून बनाने के, लेकिन ये चीजें उन लोगों के यहाँ जानी चाहिए जो डिसीजन मेकर है। इसको किसी भी तरह हमें मिल के साधन से हमें मतलब प्रेशर डालना चाहिए। सरकार इसको इस तरह से बनाए का पानी का की जाए तो आप मुझे कि हमारा जो ग्राउंड लेवल हो जाए उसमें जो है 50% की बचत हो जाएगी। तो मैंने मेरा बता दिया। थैंक यू और
Indeed, water is a very essential part of our life, and if we all take small steps towards it, then hopefully we will never see a zero day in our future. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for your address. Now, I would request Engineer Sat Prakash sir to please, the chairman of IEI, to please come up and present a memento to Dr. Meenu Khureka.
सर आपके लिए मतलब एक आधे शेयर वेयर तो होने चाहिए ना जब इधर से चल रहा है तो
तो आपने बहुत अच्छी बात की।
वही तो बोल रही आप
मैं आगे
थैंक यू so precious for you
मैम साथ में
तो भी नहीं इतना फोटो तो खींचो
मोमेंटो क्या तो सामने रखें
मोमेंटो सामने
ठीक है
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now let's begin with our paper presentations. Before that, I would like to introduce you all to our respected session chair, Dr. Satendra Singh, Associate Professor, Electrical Engineering Department, and Dr. Divya Sharma, ma'am, Assistant Professor, Electronics and Communication Engineering Department.
Please give a huge round of applause to both of them. So the first paper ID for today is 1002. 1002. Paper ID.
क्या नाम?
Fizla Alam, Dr. Sita Lakshmi.
I would kindly request paper ID 1001 to come forward and kindly present your paper.
Very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Abhishek. I'm guest faculty here in EC department. On behalf of my students, I'm going to give this presentation. These were the students Puspendra Babu, Shivam Sharma, Shivam Yadav. These were the EI final year last year students who made this project. The project name is Drone Sense, a YOLO app-driven real-time crowd monitoring system using ESP32 camera. These are the contents. Abstract, introduction, literature, experimental working. Thanks.
Very nice.
the research basically explore the drone AI head count system. Actually, this is the crowd management system, drone-based crowd management system. And in the main objective of this study is to manage the crowd. We have seen the stampede at Kumbh recently at Sangam place. That was very unfortunate situation there. And before that, we have seen one fire in forest in Los Angeles, America. And so avoid these situations, we have studied the drone AI based, and by combining these drones with the ESP32 camera and modern technologies, we can achieve the goal that we can survive the people and forest also. Next. The crowded and dynamic environment such as public places, events, disaster-stricken areas, high security zones. Likewise, we can say that this AI-based drone can help also in the attendance monitoring system also. Like the people here present here, we can easily we can take the attendance of the crowd, and this is very best for school and colleges also. Because of the camera we are using, this is ESP32. This camera will help us by using the software YOLO app, and this YOLO app will help by image processing. This image processing will work as it will take pictures of every person, and it is making the sectors. It is divided in sectors, different sectors, and this process the whole image in the vector form. This is the background of this drone, and next. In the literature, we have gone through the SDSS, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey. This is for the surveillance. We have used the YOLO app. Earlier, we have used the YOLO version 5, but now we can use the YOLO version 8. This is the more advanced version, and this YOLO version 8 demonstrates the quicker performance than YOLO version 5, and the deep learning techniques are used for this YOLO app for the image processing. Next. Okay. This is the methodology. The first, this is divided in 6 different steps, like project planning, drone development, image capturing, image processing, database management, like storage, testing systems. Here the components are defined. First, F450 frame. This frame is very much lightweighted. 450 is the diameter. That's why its name is 450 frame. This is the frame of our drone. Next. And this is the BLDC motor. We are using here the 1000 kg BLDC motor. This BLDC means brushless direct current motor. We can use a stepper motor also, but here we are using this brushless DC motor. And one more thing, this RC quadcopter. This quadcopter means 4 wings. 4 wings. Okay. The propellers are here. These propellers are very much lightweighted and aerodynamically made. Next. The ESP32 camera earlier I have told you. This is the ESP32 camera module. Next is This is the flight controller. This is the actually the remote controller we are using these days. And this is the transmitter. And this is the receiver. This receiver is at the drone end. And this is the methodology. First, we take the input signal and signal controller, followed by rear DC motor and the propeller, and then everything is controlled by this flight controller, the receiver and transmitter end. Like drone is lifting up or down. Everything can be controlled. It is moving right or left. It is moving forward or backward. All things are controlled by this flight controller, that is remote controller, which we have KK 2.15 flight controller. And after that, the image that will be controlled by the ESP32 camera. It is by YOLO X version 8. Next. This is the demonstration. This is our stadium, IET stadium. Initially, it was not controlled by the students, but later it was somewhat controlled by them. The major thing is controlling the drone. And the main thing we have seen the controller, the costlier thing is the controller only. It is capturing the image. It is capturing the images. We are seeing these four guys are there. Next slide. Then the final result is. This is the final result. Next. Okay. It is counting the head. It is counting the head. Okay. This is the ground control drone with the ESP32 camera. We have successfully developed. And it can fly, its range is 1 kilometer. And these images are the live stream to a system where they are processed using YOLO algorithm. As a result, we obtain the count of individuals present in the crowd, or we can take attendance also. Next.
YOLO app is designed by you, or you are taking service from some other source?
Yes, some others.
And students?
Yes, students were there.
YOLO app designed by students?
YOLO app is available open source. It is a software in which we can train the images, and we can we have a number of thousands of frames for the one image. Then it can match with the stored image in the cloud, which are using for the images, and it match, and then finally it is found that this is the image of the man, finding the faces of the man. Then it matching, and it is counting, and the counting is done with the help of the YOLO app, and finally the result is produced. So finally, the main aim of this project is that we are giving the some message to the student also, or to the society, that we can use the technologies in solving some type of problems. You can say in the phone book, you can say some problem, then we can use our technology to tackle these problems. So YOLO app is not a single one. It can use with the OpenCV also, alternative flow. So many machine learning platforms there. We can learn the image and train the image, and that it is capturing that this is the head of the man, head of the animal. We can classify that also.
What is the market cost for one camera with YOLO app?
Sir, about 4,600 to 4,000. It is मतलब जैसा कॉस्ट बढ़ाते जाएंगे वैसे और
processing that how fast you want to the process,
like controller
What is the capacity of counting of heads? What's the capacity?
सर जैसे से कैमरे की कॉस्ट बढ़ाएंगे वैसे वैसे कैपेसिटी भी
Up to what? Up to what?
50, 60, 100, 200, 300.
1000 more than 1000.
1000.
Yes.
How attendance can be taken without getting the person scanned or you have taken picture, no doubt, right? Matches. But the person who is X or Y Z, how it is going to be recognized?
Sir,
that device you have not mentioned over here.
No. Yes, sir.
Actually, how the person's name can be just recognized?
Sir, name, it won't identify the name.
But this means only count.
No, but we have to train it. Sir, but we can train it. By YOLO app, using YOLO app, in the advanced version, we can train it that this is the particular person. It is vector images and it will count the vectors, it will count the numbers, how many, by using thermal camera also we can use this, but by using this YOLO app, we can just train it by using machine learning. This is the person.
It's supposed there is a rally, there is a rally, political rally, and
No, we cannot.
there are 10 lakhs or 5
We
lakhs
cannot,
persons
we cannot tell in the rally, we cannot tell the name of.
No, not name, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose there is a rally, suppose 5 lakhs or 8 lakhs persons are there in rally. Can you count it exactly number?
Yeah, head count we can.
Head count you do?
Yeah, we can.
What is the capacity? Even 10 lakhs you can count?
It depends on the camera. Depending upon the camera. But here the students were there.
I'm not talking about the students. Has it been created or manufactured?
Yeah, it is created. It has been created.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Does it, like, if you got a drone, so it has to have a grid. So it is going by grid, counting on.
Yeah, exactly.
With one, whatever is the grid that will.
Sir, YOLO app is basically you can use at a traffic signal also. We can just take the picture of our vehicle number, but it has to take some time, and image processing has to take some times and some frames. Then it can make.
Okay, sir, that question is, there is lots of illegal things happening in Amazon forest, okay? You know, especially
Yeah, definitely.
forest is gone. So it's very dense forest.
Yeah, dense
Lots
forest.
of poachers, lots of people will detecting dense area.
It is not possible for
I'm just proposing. This is this.
like data project and
I must say, but
But if you have IR cameras, then it can.
Yeah, but the range of IR camera is very less. That's why we have gone through the image processing. Real-time monitoring is very much difficult with the IR sensor because its range is very less. That's why we use YOLO app. We are actually what we are doing. We are not doing the real time. Actually, we are just taking the images and processing is a different thing. Then we are telling that this much crowd is there.
So it is basically
a good effort. I think you have to just think how best you can utilize the AI machine learning.
Yes, sir.
So that is going to benefit you.
Say in a single sentence that it is one kind of robot. It is blind, and with the help of the image processing, we can compute the head of the person in the crowd.
It was just initiation.
No, that
Great chapter. It's just initiation by the students. Good.
We
Thank
can
you,
have
sir.
discussion in the lunch time.
Oh.
Please.
That is also this
अभी अगले आने Please try track of your PPT in 5 minutes, right? Paper ID 1004. Meanwhile, the student who is next, please Be ready with your presentation.
Revolution was
Don't waste time in getting your PPTs ready, right?
पहले नहीं भेजा था क्या? भेजा नहीं था पीपीटी?
अपना खुद का पेन
पेनड्राइव पे चलेगा।
Introduce yourself and start.
My name is Dhawan, and I am currently working with class designing and development of cost reducing and for high performance. सबसे पहले हमें प्रोडक्शन को बताएंगे, उसके बाद डिजाइन मेथोडोलॉजी क्या है, उसके बाद डायरेक्ट फीचर्स कैसे उसको डिजाइन करी गई है, उसके बाद
1 मिनट हो गया तुम्हारे, फटाफट करो।
उसके बाद सारा डायनेमिक कैसे उसको फोटो से कंप्लीट किया गया है, उसके बाद कॉस्ट कैसे रिड्यूस करी गई है टोटल, और उसके बाद क्या क्या सब्सिडीज की क्या रही है, उसके बाद उसकी कंक्लूजन क्या है। इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल जो मैम है मशीन पे देखिए सर्टिफिकेट कंप्यूटर व्हीकल जब लोग यूज कर रहे थे तो कंप्यूटर व्हीकल से कुछ ज्यादा पॉल्यूशन क्रिएट हो रहा था, तो उसके में हमने हाई स्पीड को इस्तेमाल किया। अगर हाई स्पीड होती है तो गाड़ी से टेक्निक करने में आसानी हो जाती है, इसलिए में हम लोगों ने इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल्स का यूज किया है, लेकिन वीडियो पे हमने हाई स्पीड को अचीव कर लिया है। सबसे पहले हम लोग मटेरियल को सेलेक्ट किया, उसके बाद
हमारे पास एक तो वहां से बोलो।
डिजाइन मेथोडोलॉजी में हम लोगों ने सबसे पहले मटेरियल सिलेक्शन को यूज किया, उसके बाद फ्रेम और लेजेस को डिजाइन किया, उसके बाद स्टीयरिंग सिस्टम को डिजाइन किया, उसके बाद पावर ट्रेन सिस्टम को डिजाइन किया, उसके बाद फोर्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को सही से कैलकुलेट किया है, और उसके बाद ड्राइविंग सिस्टम, उसके बाद ब्रेकिंग सिस्टम। डायरेक्ट प्रोसेस में हम लोगों ने सबसे पहले सिंगल पार्ट का यूज किया था, जिसका मेन बेनिफिट ये मिला कि हम लोग ज्यादा लोग कैरी नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन ये आप अगर ज्यादा लोग कैरी कर सकते हैं तो वहां पे मुझे प्रॉब्लम आ जाती थी, जब बात मार्केटिंग इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाती थी। लेकिन आप लोगों ने सिंगल पीएसआई 4005 का यूज किया है, जिसका बेनिफिट ये है अगर हम ये पाइप यूज करते हैं तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग को कैरी कर सकते हैं वहां पे, और एक पूरा हाई स्पीड में अगर वो पार्ट नहीं कर रही है तो सबसे बड़ा डिसएडवांटेज ये हो जाता है कि अगर चार्जिंग के टाइम पे हमारी तेजी से इम्पैक्ट हो जाती है तो उसका भी सोल्यूशन चाहिए, इसलिए हम लोगों ने सिंगल पाइप का यूज किया है। इलेक्ट्रिक पावर ट्रेन सिस्टम में हम लोगों ने रियल मोटर का यूज किया है, क्योंकि उस टाइम पे हमें सबसे चैलेंज ये थी कि हम लाइट वेट चेंजेस में हम लोग कैलकुलेशन कर सके, ये हमें पूरा के मैक्सिमम इसको अचीव करना था, क्योंकि कंपैरेटिव कमर्शियल व्हीकल से चल रहा था। इन कमर्शियल व्हीकल में हम लोगों ने क्या किया था कि पॉल्यूशन बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा था, सस्टेनेबिलिटी नहीं कर पा रहे थे, ऊपर से सबसे ज्यादा दिक्कत आ रही थी उसकी अगर यूज कर रहे हैं तो उसकी कॉस्ट बहुत ज्यादा हाई हो पाती है, इसलिए हम लोगों ने बीएलडीसी मोटर का यूज किया है। मोटर से रखने के लिए हम लोगों ने सबसे पहले हम लोगों ने टोटल वेट कैलकुलेट किया, वेट कैलकुलेट करने के बाद हम लोगों ने चेसिस को कैलकुलेट किया, क्योंकि अगर चेसिस में फोर्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सही से नहीं लगेगा तो केस में चेसिस हमारी बंद हो जाती है। बैटरी मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम में हम लोगों ने लिथियम आयन बैटरी का यूज किया है, क्योंकि वो सफिशिएंट पावर देने में सफिशिएंट
दोनों एक साथ दिखाना ना होता है, अगर इस ऐसे करें तो फ्रेम में जगह नहीं बचेगी।
ओके ओके ठीक है।
स्टेयरिंग सिस्टम जो गो कार्ड की है हम लोगों ने इस तरह से डिजाइन किया है कि अगर स्टेयरिंग सिस्टम बाद में हमारे फेल की बता रही है तो पॉजिटिविटी भी लगा सकते हैं कि हाई स्पीड में अगर ड्रिफ्टिंग कर रहे हैं तो हमारी कार वहाँ पे ग्रेडियंट आ जाने के बाद सबसे ज्यादा चांसेस हो सकते हैं। अगर इन केस में हमारी ग्रेडियंट आ जाते हैं तो हमारी गाड़ी क्या हो जाती है, थोड़ी सी वहाँ पे ड्रिफ्ट कर जाती है, जो हमारी गाड़ी में अंदर ही होगा कभी नहीं चलते चलते अचानक से उसकी चेस्ट में बैंडिंग की प्रॉब्लम आ कभी नहीं होती। इस वजह से हम लोगों ने क्या किया, पॉजिटिव स्टॉप दिया है। हम लोगों का गोल है कि पॉजिटिव स्टॉप देना कि कॉकपिट के अंदर हम लोगों ने एडजस्टेबिलिटी उसके पैरामीटर को सही से करें। एरोडायनामिक एंड ऑप्टिमाइज परफॉर्मेंस इसमें हम लोगों ने एरोडायनामिक ट्रैक और कैलकुलेट किया है, एरोडायनामिक फोर्सेस कैलकुलेट किया है जिससे सबसे ज्यादा हम लोग मतलब हाई स्पीड को अचीव कर सके, क्योंकि एरोडायनामिक ट्रैक ही रहेगा जिसके चक्कर में हम लोग हाई स्पीड को अचीव नहीं कर सकते हैं। फोर्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में हम लोगों ने इस टाइप से फोर्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है कि अगर सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी सेंटर ऑफ मास कॉन्सेप्ट सही से नहीं रहेगा तो हमारी जो गाड़ी रहेगी वो आगे नहीं बढ़ेगी। आगे रूलिंग फोर्स भी कुछ है, आगे साथ में उसके ड्राइवर के सेंटर ऑफ मास है, जहाँ पे को सेंटर ऑफ मास बनना है और सेंटर बनना है, कम्युनिकेशन बनना है, उनको ड्राइवर के बकेट के नीचे हम लोगों ने फिक्स करा है। कॉस्ट फिक्सेशन में हम लोगों ने ओवरऑल सिस्टम की कॉस्ट को बहुत ज्यादा रिड्यूस कर दिया है, जिसके बेसिस पे हम लोग कमर्शियल व्हीकल के कंपैरिजन में बहुत कम कॉस्ट में एक प्लस दो कार को रेडी कर सकते हैं। मॉड्यूलर डिजाइनिंग भी है, कंफर्ट डिजाइनिंग है, अगर लोअर मेंटेनेंस भी इसमें यूज हो रहा है जिससे हम लोग मेंटेनेंस के टाइम पे भी कम कॉस्ट में बना सकते हैं। ब्रेक सिस्टम में हम ब्रेक सिस्टम व्हीकल पे होती पूरी कंट्रोलिंग पावर के साथ में होती है, और ब्रेक सिस्टम में हम लोगों ने इलेक्ट्रिक ब्रेकिंग का भी यूज किया है, रिजनरेटिव ब्रेकिंग सिस्टम का भी यूज किया है, और हम लोगों ने उसमें एक्टिव कूलिंग सिस्टम का भी यूज किया है, और इलेक्ट्रिक ब्रेकिंग सिस्टम के अंदर इकोमैटिक आइसोलेशन रिले का भी यूज किया है। सिल्वर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट में हम लोगों ने टेस्ला पावर एक कंपनी है जिसमें हम लोगों ने टेस्ला की बैटरी के बारे में एनालाइज किया है, जिसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि अगर बैटरी हमारे मतलब छोटे से छोटे कॉम्पैक्ट सर्किट में यूज करते हैं मल्टीपल टाइम से रिसाइकल कर सकते हैं। में हम लोगों ने एक कम बजट में एक अच्छी मतलब अच्छी कोबार्ट बना दी है, जिसके बेसिस पे हम लोग ये एनालिसिस कर सकते हैं कि एक लाइट वेट के साथ में लाइट कॉस्ट भी है, जिसके बेसिस पे हम लोग कम बजट में मतलब बेसिकली कोबार्ट बना सकते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच सर।
Which is more efficient, front wheel drive or rear wheel drive?
So they are not included in Indian photo project. आपने कोई भी रियल फोटो अपने प्रोजेक्ट के लिए बनाया?
ये सब
सर एक्चुअली आई वुड लाइक टू ऐड ऑन, ये बच्चे पिछले एक महीने से ये बच्चे I would like to add on GCRG और बिहार कि ये बच्चे पिछले एक महीने से इस गो कार्ड पे लगे हुए हैं, and they are going to have present this go card at Camp 2 by this month end. इनकी गो कार्ड इस वीक एंड तक चली जाएगी, and they have made practically. Also, they have sent me the presentation late night by 2 a.m. So they were working so hard. सुबह जब कॉलेज पहुंचता था, तो I used to see them in the workshop, and late night they used to make a this go card. So if you will visit our college, so you will get to know that our go card is running. And before coming to this building, I have also driven that car. Okay, so we were running those cars in our campus. So we will surely put that photos and whatever the coming is right now in the presentation also and then the next thing also. Sure, ma'am. Sure.
What is the total video?
What is the total cost?
1 lakh.
1 lakh?
For 2 persons.
Seating capacity is 1. Yes. and they are going to participate in the racing also. And I think so from Lucknow, we are the only one, I hope that we are the only one who is going to represent at that battle.
What is speed?
60 kilometer per hour tested, sir.
Yeah.
Tested. Which is BLTC motors की rating क्या?
Sir, 1.45 kilowatts, sir.
1.45 kilowatt.
नहीं, sir, 1.5 kilowatts.
1.5.
Yes, sir.
So that is it, sir.
बहुत बढ़िया, good initiative. आगे भी.
Yes, sir.
And that is what clean and electronics, all we have confined in one place.
Speed भी बढ़ेगी.
Right it.
Velocity भी बढ़ेगी. Cost भी reduce होगी. चलो all the best.
Nobody sir first take it, sir. इसके पहले आपने ज़्यादा बात नहीं करते, सर.
अच्छा है तो big contribution.
It was a very good presentation. I would like everyone to give them a big round of applause. Our next paper ID is 1005, Dr. Kaushal Pratap Singh. He will be joining us online.
Sir.
Dr. Kaushal sir, you can proceed now.
Wait, sir. Mirror image. PPT कहाँ है? Window share कर. Very good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Very good afternoon to all of you. My paper ID is 1005. Here I am presenting my seminar on green renewable electronics for environmental nurturing and sustainability. And my topic is eco-friendly solar sprint car with remote control. These are the content: abstract, introduction, experimental investigation, primary idea, experimental work, conclusion, and the references. Now the abstract. We are talking about the so much natural resources we are available, but on increasing the population, we are increasing the demand. So we have to identify the more natural resources that are very easily available that convert into the useful energy. So we have to utilize the sunlight is nowadays considered to be a source of energy, which can be easily converted into the form of energy. So my aim is to build a solar sprint car with the help of solar radiant energy, which is converted into electrical energy that will be stored in the form of battery that will be the operated the motor as well as controller. This is the prototype model. We have to make it, and for the future references, we can extend our future work on building an actual car powered by the solar energy. What is solar? Solar vehicle, here I am showing that this is the pictorial view. The solar vehicle is an electric vehicle powered by a type of renewable energy. That where the solar energy is obtained from the solar panel and converted into the electrical energy. This is the pictorial view that we are converting, how to convert the solar energy into the electrical energy. First we have to collect the radiant energy from the sun in the form of solar radiant energy converted into electrical energy with the help of power tracker and stored in the battery, where the stored energy will be utilized to drive the motor controller and the motor. The solar car consists of different components, that is the solar array, power trackers, electric motor, speed controller, chassis, battery, EM. How the solar cell? The solar cell converts the solar energy to electrical energy. It is the combination of helium and the photons which is absorbed in the form of electrons in the solar cell. Now the experimental work. To get the desired efficiency of the car, we have to identify what will be the efficiency of the car. We have to calculate the voltage and the current. So we have to choose a random car and put different bars with the different weights on different positions. First, we have to connect the multimeter to the responsive input, that is the positive terminal and the negative terminal. Sometimes we will connect it in the parallel form, we get the value of voltage. When it's connected in the series form, we will get the value of the current. Here is the table. We are calculating the VI rating. On the basis of VI rating, we can easily calculate the power rating. Here you can say that we are specify the different weight. That is a 200 gram, 400 gram, 600 gram, 800 gram. On the basis of increasing the weight, we can easily calculate the VI rating. On the basis of VI rating, we have to calculate the power rating. Now, on the basis of when we calculate in the previous table power rating and VI rating, we can easily plot the graph, that is a TV curve. On the basis of TV curve, we can conclude that how to take time to get the engine start and how will take the efficient energy we can utilize by the help of battery. This is the voltage power rating. Different voltage, you are seeing the load, voltage, current and the power. As shown in the graph, as you increasing the load, we are increasing the requirement of the voltage and current. Then after multiplying these voltage into I, you get the value of power. These curves shows that the voltage and current relate reversely with increasing the load. जैसे जैसे लोड हम बढ़ाते जाएंगे, ये ग्राफ डिक्रीज करता जाएगा. So we can count the suitable solar panel where the efficiency will be increased. In our project, we are attempting to build a solar car that converts the sunlight into electrical energy. The main component of the solar car, sprint car is the solar panel. So more specific, we have to the specified solar panel where we have get the value of efficient solar sprint car. Now we have schematic diagram of the experimental work. That will be so. We assembled a very light container plate that is shown in the diagram. What inches, and we have to get it is connected to the DC to DC converter, and DC to DC converter it is in form of battery which is operated the DC motor, and that DC motor is operated with the help of energy stored in the battery, and that energy stored in the battery motor will operated. Conclusion. To do that, we need to collect the number of equipment. They are following equipment that are using to making the solar sprint car. That one is a simple solar panel, rechargeable battery, an op-amp comparator, 2 6-volt battery, a relay circuit, transistor, a 2 DC motor, and aluminum plate. Aluminum plate is to making the car body. Because we are using aluminum, the body will be lighter. From the above project, we can come up to some certain observation also. The solar panel and the battery are provided the associated voltage to the comparator. The op-amp comparator is providing the proper output voltage to the relay is working. The converter is providing adequate voltage current supply. The motor is driven by the solar energy. These are the following conclusions can be find out with the help of this project. These are the references. Thank you. If any query you can ask.
Charging time of battery. Total charging time by solar.
Total charging time is depending upon the we are using the 6-volt battery. So it's a very prototype model. We are taking so much time and not so much time. That is the 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours. And the speed of your car is expected?
Expected speed is 1 kilometer per hour.
1 kilometer per hour. Okay.
It's a very prototype model. Sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Next.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The next paper ID is 1006. Will be joining us online.
Yes, ma'am. I am ready, and now I'm sharing my. Okay.
5 minutes time have to wrap up.
Sharing.
Sir, within 5 minutes you have to wrap up.
Yes. Sir, I am sharing my PPT now. This one will be visual, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good afternoon to all respected dignity. And now I am starting my paper with topic monetizing crops reputation, a review of advancement in drone-based pesticide spraying system. In this paper, we have to including the introduction, advanced drone technology in agriculture, and literature review, methodology, hardware and software component result, conclusion and future work, and references. Introduction. The agriculture sector faces numerous challenges, including pest infection, disease outbreak, and necessity for sustainable practices. Traditional pest. It is not available. 1 minute.
Not visible, sir.
1 minute.
Mobile.
Sir, I'm using mobile. One thing. Sorry.
ये बोल दो कि नेक्स्ट सेशन में 2:30 बजे आप अपनी पीपीटी के साथ आइए, मगर अभी नहीं पेमेंट कर पाए.
लैंडस्केप
Sir, maybe visual my PPT?
No, sir.
Sir, you need to go to presentation after joining the PPT.
I can explain it, sir.
When you are presenting your meet screen, go to your PPT. Yes, sir, your screen is visible, but you are presenting your meet screen. Go to your document file which you have to present.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. This one will be visual.
Keep your mobile in the landscape. Rotate your screen so that it will be visible at the laptop.
Okay.
There is an option of auto rotate.
नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, वो कैसे प्रेजेंट करते हैं? लास्ट वाले का कहा कि
Next meeting takes pause hello. Next session पे डालो. Hello. Am I audible to you? Audible to you?
Yes, yes.
You can present in next session. Okay. So please do the settings. We'll give you a link and you can join that, right? So paper ID 107. Please come.
Issues facing हो रही है. अरे issue.
Please mute yourself and come in next session. 1007 की 50 लगा. मैम ये लास्ट
You have made at the green ID. मैंने से कर दिया. Great.
लिंक है उसका ग्रीन स्क्रीन. अरे मेल पे जाओगे डिफॉर्म्स पे
वो सब सर आगे उठाने की क्लास में कर दे.
I request each participant to just speak openly for 2 minutes, not everyone.
Meanwhile, you can introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vandana. I am the student of second year Electronics and Communication. We are from Institute of Technology and Management to present the energy efficiency through communication innovation in electronic design. This paper explores the critical role of communication in achieving energy efficiency in electronic design. It identifies the future opportunities, including the integration of artificial intelligence and the development of ultra-power communication system from the next generation like this. So the further information I want to call artificial.
You from here, Pallavi. From here.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abhishek Kashyap. My topic is literature survey. Literature survey discusses how the rapid growth of electronic devices, including smartphone, IoT system, and wearables, has significantly increased global energy consumption. These devices rely heavily on communication for data transmission, synchronization, and real-time optimization. Communication method is crucial for improving energy efficiency without sacrificing performance. The key point traditional communication protocols such as Bluetooth, low energy, ZigBee, LoRa offer significant energy saving while maintaining stable performance. Then is the next problem definition. With the increasing of demand for wireless communication and smart devices, energy consumption has become a major concern. Traditional communication methods like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth should consume high power, making them unsuitable for low power applications such as wearable IoT devices and industrial automation. Next information I would like to Pallavi.
My name is Pallavi Bhargav, now focusing on proposed work and methodology and implementation. This proposed work aims to enhance energy efficiency in electronic devices by optimizing power, communication protocol, dynamic power management, and
AI optimization, the STD will be focused on IoT device, wearables, and industrial applications to evaluate and implement innovative communication techniques that reduce power, consumption bill, for maintaining performance and this is the methodology and implementation. That methodology presents structures approach to energy optimizing and implementing energy efficient communication techniques in electronic device, including IoT device, wearables, and industrial applications. It focuses on the power communication protocol, power management, and AI guided optimization to minimize power consumed. Now I want to call setting paths for further information.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep and result and discussion. Following are the result and discussion which we have evaluated, and the first point is the reduction in the power consumption, and second is the point of optimization and latency, and the devices using the efficient communication method and with lower latency and the average, and the smart grid connected the electronics device reduce the unnecessary energy which is dynamically adjusting power based on the real-time demand IoT embedded communication. And the third is the significance of latency protocol is the for intense the Bluetooth low energy BLE and ZigBee were more energy efficient for short and range communication while the Wi-Fi. And the fourth is the challenges and the trade of latency based energy efficiency. While the lower power protocols improve efficiency and sometimes slight the delay the communication which may not the suitable real-time applications. And conclusion, the going through the whole information, we came to the conclusion that the energy efficient communication has become crucial aspect to modern electronics, and
the protocols for dynamic power management.
Yes.
Yeah. Two protocols. Remove two protocols for dynamic power management.
Like ZigBee and
6 range of operation and which range it supports.
Low range. And ZigBee is short time. Then low range, long term. And the last one's conclusion, the use of the AI and machine learning to make a real-time energy aware decision will further enhance and the communication and
Okay.
And the following are the references which are they have to take to support our research paper, and thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. I know everyone is waiting for lunch. So with this, we are about to wind up the session. So we have felicitation for our session chairs. So first of all, I would like to call upon Neelam Srivastava ma'am to kindly felicitate Dr. Nitin Srivastava sir, Associate Professor, Assistant Professor, Electrical Department. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Satyendra Singh sir to kindly come forward and receive a token of memento from Neelam Srivastava. I would like to call upon Dr. Divya Sharma ma'am. Please come forward and receive a memento from Neelam Srivastava ma'am. So thank you everyone for your presence and thank you for such insightful sessions. Again, I welcome the participants from nearby institutes who have come here and present their work. So it was an honor and privilege to be with you. So that's it for today. We wind up this session and will again meet at 2:30 after the lunch. So kindly proceed towards Ramanujan Hostel for lunch. Thank you everyone. सर आप मेरे नंबर पे कॉल सर रील तो करते थे या तो आपका हम आपको हाई करते Thank you, Chef. चलता है